Good afternoon, good evening. This is Andy. It's the Daily Rant. Um, have you heard of the Public Authorities Fraud, Error and Recovery Act 2025 in the UK? Well, it's an act of Parliament that was passed this year, and it's the Public Authorities Fraud, Error and Recovery. It's basically to get money back from errors of benefit overpayments and if you've not paid enough tax or you've not declared things properly. It's an act of Parliament that will get all public bodies, such as the Department of Work and Pensions, maybe the courts, the police, I don't know, anybody who knows anything about errors in public funds to report it. And then the DWP and other agencies can just pop into your bank account, knock down your door during the night, and basically recover the money back. It's apparently fraud prevention, so the Act empowers the Public Sector Fraud Authority to investigate public sector fraud beyond just tax and social security systems. This includes the ability to act on behalf of various government departments to identify and prevent fraud. Of course, in some cases, they can take your driving license away for you temporarily until you paid the money back, or at least made an arrangement. Recovery of funds, it says, establishes a framework for recovering money that has been fraudulently obtained or erroneously paid out. This includes provisions for public authorities to cooperate with each other and with organisations that interact with public bodies to enhance recovery efforts. They've got new investigatory powers. The Act grants investigative powers to public authorities, including the ability to conduct searches and seizures, and of course spying your bank account. This has raised concerns regarding privacy and the potential of misuse of these powers. Um, yeah, 2 seconds. Yeah, so I've got a video reference this, and I'll tell you what that is in a sec. Yeah, so I'm just finding something. Right, so the video is a lady called the Justice Journals, and she talks a lot about the DWP. She's actually a an ex DWP worker, I believe, and I think if I remember rightly, she claims pips herself. The Justice Journals. I may be wrong if she's a pip claimant or not. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, and videos entitled Bank Statements and the New Law, what the DWP haven't told you. That's interesting, isn't it? So this video was on the 2nd December, if you want to look at that. It's had 106,856 views. So bank statements and the new law, what the DWP haven't told you. The DWP are suddenly asking thousands of people out of nowhere for statements, and it's not random. The Public Authorities Fraud, Error and Recovery Act has now officially become law, and hidden inside it is a legal requirement for the government to examine at least 3 months of your bank statements before they can take enforcement action, issue deductions, or freeze money in an account. If you want the protection, tools, scripts, and guidance for the new act and a lot more, everything is inside the ladies' My DWP Protection Toolkit, amongst resources found at thejusticejournals.com. The video breaks down as follows: why the DWP requested statements so more often, the new 3 month rule inside the Act, how bank data can now trigger an investigation, what disabled people, carers, and self-employers need to know, self-employed people need to know, the truth about silent bank access, what protections still exist, if any, what this act actually means in plain English, and what to do if you've already been asked for statements. This law affects all benefits: universal credit, PIP, ESA, the access to work, the carers allowance, disabled workers, self-employed claimants, anyone with an overpayment, anyone worried about the checks. You're not alone, you're not powerless, and you need the right information here at the Justice Journals. Very interesting that. What do you think? Put a comment in the bottom if you can. Like, share, and if you would, it costs you nothing. Subscribe on YouTube for the latest information regarding government stuff and freedom of speech in the UK, and of course anywhere else. So I've got to tell you another story, and this is quite shocking, really. Sean Rigby was a guy he's a one-legged man. He was ordered to pay £36,000 in personal independence payment, PIPs, after the DWP found that his daily needs did not require the car or enhanced PIP payment Rigby claimed for. He lost his leg in a tractor accident and has been receiving PIP since 2016. He was shocked to learn that the DWP had launched an investigation into his disability claim. Despite worsening mobility issues over the years, Rigby claims his cricket playing does not mean he is not disabled. He faces a choice between waiting 18 months for a tribunal hearing or finding funds to reimburse the DWP. The stress of the situation has been described as overwhelming, and Rigby is uncertain about continuing to fight. Now, if you Google Sean Rigby, one-legged man, he was on ITV this morning on Good Morning Britain. His argument is basically that, the rules say basically if you can't walk 20 meters or more without paying, then you should be entitled to it. He was seen walking a lot more than that, and they took the money off of him. But that doesn't mean he wasn't in pain. He was saying that if I've got a choice, I get on with my life and do cricket and try and be normal, or I just suffer with mental health breakdowns and stay in his house, and that would lead to more benefit claim instead of the little bit he's claiming on mobility. He's not claiming the care component or the daily living component. I mean, how ridiculous is that? So 2016, he actually had this money, and in 2018-19, he was told by DWP that, why am I here having this home visit? We shouldn't be here. You should be getting this money, Mr. Rigby, for life. Then after that, they started wondering why he's got the money, and then attacking him now. They want the money back. He's an amputee, for crying out loud. I wish people would, leave people alone that generally need the money. Anyway, that's my little rant for the day, for this session. Please like and share, please comment, please subscribe. Yeah, it'd be wonderful. The figures are going really good, and I thank each and every one of you for doing this. What's your comment about this DWP spying on your bank account, amongst other things? And do you think we're going to get proper digital ID? Will it be safe to walk alone anymore? I don't mean walk alone, but walk outside or go into shops without being spied on. I mean, face recognition, they want more of them, don't they? Police want more face recognition, and the local authorities do. They say they're not going to use it for nefarious reasons, but who knows? I'll leave that comment up to you guys. You're the freedom of speech. I'm just passing on the information. You take care, and thanks for subscribing again, and goodbye for now. Goodbye.